Yo, crypto nation and mining family. Crypto nation and mining family. What's going on? Of course, like always, it's not financial advice. Yo, crypto nation and mining family. What's going on out there? So I've got some new juicy news tidbits, but before we get into that, a word from our sponsors. Yo, me, crypto. Go to hotrodmining.com. Yo, where you can get all your crypto mining gear for anything from shirts, hats, t-shirts. Yeah, I already said that, but jackets, and of course, what else would a mining consulting website be without equipment? So, bam. The most important thing, guys, so you can get all the most important gear that you are going to need, from motherboards, USB devices, SSDs, fans, so definitely check it out, and where you can get awesome hats just like this, or bam, check it out, bam, the FOMO is real. Putting it out to the side now, but you're going to hear me shilling this one a little bit more just because it's coming up around the corner, guys. We have Yen Global Community Meetups, so if you are not doing anything on September 28th, which is a Saturday, it is a completely free event. You can most certainly go to the yen.io blog and RSVP right through here. So if you're near any one of these cities, definitely, if you're not doing anything, check it out. Free food, free drinks, great information, bringing out a great community of people. And if you're in the Chicagoland area, you'll be able to hang out with me. Wouldn't that be baller? So if you are wanting to do that, that would be amazing. But of course, if you want to, and of course I got all the links in down below, guys, sign up to yen.io. We're having a little contest, so if you use my link, it's completely free to you guys. Completely free. It's a new social meta exchange, which is going to be coming out of beta testing, which I've been doing, and they're going to be revamping a lot of what you get to see, because this project is 100% community driven. So definitely, guys, check it out. And if you do sign up with the links down in below, I know yesterday was a weird issue, but I do have it solved. Bam. I reached out to the people over at Yen and they double checked, and now it's working, so awesome. Well, if you were wondering what that Yiggity Yen looks like, guys, bam, you could sit there and sign up, and then this is what you get to see, guys. Amazing. So you got a watch list over here for, if you can set it up to show your favorite crypto if you are into crypto. I hope you are if you're watching me. But you can put all of your mineable cryptos down here that you enjoy so much and reorganize that. You just kind of hit the little settings button right here, and it allows you to, of course, customize it. So if I don't want to see that XRP, that Bitcoin Cash, that Tether, and that EOS, wow, look at that. And then I can sit here and go, man, what else would I like to look at? Bird? Ooh, look at that, Birdcoin. Hey, it's mineable. Let's see here. I got that lizard like. Let's see here. ETC. Ethereum Classic. Ooh, another mineable one. And you can sit there and save your changes. Bam, just that easy, guys. Super simple. And then you see it's all changed over here to your favorite coins, guys. So bam. And then look at that. When you first sign in, it's also going to ask you to set up a two-factor authentication to kind of help keep you safe and sound. And if you're wanting to buy and sell crypto, it's super easy. You just got to link it in through Coinbase or Binance, depending on which one you're using. If you're outside the United States, you can use Binance, but in a couple of days, if you're in the United States and using Binance, get your stuff off of there ASAP. I'm just saying. They're going to be changing stuff, and we're not going to be able to participate in their market anymore. So, bam, that's that. So I hope that to see all your smiling faces here on that yen island. So you can go through here, you can see other people making purchases of that Bizzity bit. Ooh, look at that. I'll give them a thumbs up. That was a good buy. I love it. It gives you that kind of community feel. It's going to be a great place for you to grow communities. And this is not the final form. This is just like test mode. We know when everything's in test mode, it changes. So just keep that in mind, that this is not the playground that's going to be here soon. Ooh, things are going to change real rapidly here, guys. But putting all of that good stuff aside, let's get into that juicy news bits. Boom. So check this out, guys. From one of our own community members himself, John Coins, which you can check him out in the Discord. You can hit him up in there, say hi to him. But this is from his own website. So, bam. I'm going to give him a little bit of a community spotlight right here. So, way to go, my man, John Coins. So, if you want to check out some good news bits, check out johncoins.com. Also, guys, I'll have links in down below. Boom. But I know that the whole Litecoin halving is kind of down, coming to where people just aren't talking about it no more. It's like, oh, boring. But I've actually have been slightly mining it. Might have one miner for it. And mining some of that Dogecoin too with it. Ooh, dual mining. Dual mining on that Litecoin. Ooh, that is amazing stuff, guys. So you all know that I have one Litecoin miner. So I do have, that's been mining away. Also dual mining on some of that Dogecoin. Yo! Very flawlessly. But there's big buts on this. I might be mining it, but man, profitability is in the toilet on this one. So basically, I've been, the hash rate has come down. Like the title of this says, Litecoin's reduction in mining hash rates more than 30% by now. It has been steadily dropping every 4 days or so. So in a ways that is good, because I've been watching my Satoshi value of what I'm mining going back up a little bit, but not a whole lot. I mean, the halving, it says it in its name. My rewards are in half. My electric's the same, and my rewards in half. I mean, just kind of think about that, guys. So there is a reason why a lot of miners have been turning off their Litecoin miners. It's pretty much the fact that as it stands right now, for the price of Litecoin to what you're mining, in order to make it profitable, you would have to be paying electricity right around 3 cents a kilowatt hour for a Litecoin miner to be profitable. So let that thing sit in a little bit. So you're going to see a lot of these miners that are not on full-blown, commercial, industrial rate power, not commercial, but industrial rate. They're not getting enough of a discount to keep their mining rigs on. Now, for somebody who might have one Litecoin miner at their house, the electricity that's being used with it, you might be able to just pay for it out of pocket and be like, look, I'm supporting Litecoin. These are good things, right? So but the reduction in the hash rate, you can see if you go to coinwars.com. I'll leave links, of course, for everything down below. You can definitely see that up to the happening, you started seeing like them turning the rigs on, and then as it got closer, you see it flatline, and then the uncertainty, and when the happening happened, it took a dump, and it's been on a pretty good pullback, and then just been kind of trading sideways. People are waiting for use cases, some price movement in the market to let them know if they should be continuing mining or should they just shut the miners down. Not really sure on all of that. You do know that if you've been watching my channel at all, you would have known that I've also too far ahead. You'll know that I was looking at the contributions on there and the activity on their blockchain for the merged commits, and you can see that they have tapered off up until now. It's just been like little minor things here and there. You do see that their coders are doing stuff on privately. If you sit there and you do enough digging on them, some of them have more than one account, so it's hard to sit there and really track these guys, especially if they are working on something in secret. Now think about that when I say that they might be working on something in secret. So what if they've got another account that's more private for them and they are playing with Mimblewimble? So are you going to keep on contributing onto a blockchain that you're planning on changing? So it would almost make more sense to me to concentrate your workforce. If I've only got a few guys that I know that can do the coding the right way, instead of having them do double the duty, I'd rather have them just turn and face this way and, hey, go to work. Don't worry about this. We're concentrating on this. We need this to work right so that we can merge it in. That kind of makes a little bit of sense that you're not going to see as much activity if they are kind of redirecting it to some of that Mimblewimble, some of that beam technology coming to the Litecoin project. Maybe we know that Charlie Lee himself has talked about Mimblewimble a few times, and that he would like to implement his version of it onto the Litecoin project. So is the lack of merged commits that sign that they're working on it? Maybe full-blown working on it? Only time will tell, right, guys? And I think that's why you're also seeing some of the miners where, the ones that are paying way too much have turned their rigs off, or their ASICs, I should say, because it is an ASIC coin. So it's like if they're just concentrating in one area, it would make sense to see this. So I think some of the miners are waiting for that too, some of that news to really kind of come out. If they stop basically putting commits onto here and putting new implementations, it might look like it's a dead project. But I'm thinking that Charlie Lee's doing something on the backside for the Litecoin project, and he's not just looking for just adoption. I mean, that's what it looks like to the public, is that he's looking for just adoption. But I think that he's a secret ninja, and I think on the backside he's got something up his sleeve. I could be wrong. You can drop your comments in down below of what you think to that. But that's just my 2 satoshis on that topic. But moving on to the last little bit of information to come out, guys. Boom. So Bitmain is launching 2 new variants of the S17, guys. And they are going to be getting released pretty soon. And they're going to be the S17E and the T17E. And they will be 64 terahash with a pretty decent power efficiency. And then the T17E is 53 terahash. It's like, wow, that is amazing, considering that the S9 was like 13 to 14 terahash. I mean, think about how many S9s one of these is replacing. So yeah, just think about it. Depending on your electric rate will depend on how profitable these are in the long run if you are wanting to get one of these. Again, I don't always completely recommend that people grab one of these unless you have the power infrastructure for one of these bad boys, and I'll get to that one in a second. I don't even know if it's in here, but I do have it on another screen here, so but bam. So here is the S17E, the 64 terahash one. You'd be looking at $2,683. Now, if you're in the United States, they're not going to charge you anything additional other than shipping on this bad boy, okay? You are going to get hit with a tax whenever they deliver it to your door. So the post office is going to hit you with a tariff tax in order to release it in your possession. It's about 28.5%, almost 29% tariff tax on this. So be prepared that it's going to be over a $300 bill when it shows up on your doorstep, additional to all of this if you live in the United States. But I mean, take a look at that. I mean, if you think the S9 was basically one of the fan unit modules and then an external power supply unit. Now it's basically two S9 sandwiched together with a huge server grade style power supplies. I wouldn't feed this anything less than 220 volt, just so that the power supply is stable. But one other thing I do like about it, it looks like it comes with a little power button. So you can turn that off with ease. That's a nice little nifty feature on these things, instead of just having to pull the plug of the power cable out and watch it just, right? But getting into, this is one of the places I go for ASIC miner values. I'll leave, of course, all the links in down below, guys, and where you can see what this is making. Now, I've got this at, let's put this at 10 cents, which is the national average in the United States. Boom. I was playing with different power, different kilowatt per watt, the cents per watt, So with it at the national average, if you were to get one of the S17s, you'd be looking at, this is just regular S17, not the E, you'd be looking at $12 a day. Now, if you get the S17E, which is the 64 terahash, you'd be looking at $13.84 a day. Now, remember I was talking about the L3 Plus, the Lizzie Litecoin miner? Yeah, you can come all the way down now. Keep scrolling down. See, this is still, you're making money above the electric rate here. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. Uh-oh, we got into the red here. I haven't found it yet. And let's see here. Oop, where'd it go? Wow, they've updated their list, it looks like. Huh. I don't see it on here now. Where did it go? Oh wow. At 10 cents a kilowatt hour, it's still profitable, huh? Let's see here. Let's see here. I was doing the calculations a few days ago, and it was bad. It was real bad. Okay, so the L3 plus. Okay, it might have been just a glitch on this because now it doesn't. Now it looks normal. 10 cents a kilowatt hour. Let's now scroll this down. Aha! It was a glitch. Glad I double checked. Always verify, guys, because I know the L3 Plus is not profitable. So the L3 Plus here at 850 watts if you're running them at 600 mega hash without the what's the Bliss overclocking tool for it, which you can undervolt them at the 600 mega hash, but you're looking at $1.21 a day in the hole just to mine this. Now this is, again, if you're just mining just the Litecoin, no dual mining with this. This is just straight Litecoin. With Doge mining, the dual mining on this, it offsets it, but just a little bit, not a whole lot. So if you are at the national average of 10 cents a kilowatt hour, you probably don't want to do this. Basically, it's going to cost you more in electric than coin generation possible. It's about $1 a day in the negative after it's all said and done. So with that being said, guys, I would not get it. And if you want to know where it takes, let's see here. Here's 5 cents a kilowatt hour. Apply that. And let's scroll down now. Keep this in mind. At 5 cents a kilowatt hour, the S17E at 64 terahash is now making $14 a day. At 5 cents a kilowatt hour, it will cost you 12 cents a day to run this. Let's bring this down to 3 cents a kilowatt hour, guys. At 3 cents. At 3 cents a kilowatt hour, you're basically making $15.50 a day almost with the S17E. Scroll down. And the L3 Plus makes 32 cents a day at 3 cents a kilowatt hour. So there is a point where they do become profitable, but they just don't make sense other than if you're wanting to support the network, and that's it. So kind of keep that in mind, guys, that, you know, you even in comparison, okay, if I'm like, you know what, I can't afford the new Bitcoin miner, that is out of my price range. So let me put it back to the national average, and then I will look for the S9 from Bitmain. So you come down, and even these ones are still profitable, guys. So the S9, 50 cents a day. S9 at the national average is more profitable than having a Litecoin miner. So from the mining perspective, depending on what your electric rates are, what your viewpoint is, depends on which miner you might want to go with. If you were wanting to go with an ASIC at this point in time, at minimum, I would probably be going with either an S9 or something newer. I mean, heck, even mining Ethereum with an E3 Antminer is more profitable than a Litecoin miner. I'm just saying. So, with that, guys, I hope that you found this very much informative. And definitely, if you want to sign up to that Yiggity Yen, check it out, get up on there. And if you want to hang out with me on the 28th, sign up for the global meetup, guys. And with that, I'll leave you and see you on the next one. Peace.